Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the clock episode. We haven't quite synced up these signals yet, and they're not really being synced up at the moment. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. What we are going to do this episode is we're trying to get our second timer up to 60 seconds. And we want to use the same, actually going to cut this off. We want to use the same signal for pretty much everything. So what I'm going to do over here is you need to be sending multiples, don't you? So we still want this belt. Oh yeah, these guys disappeared. Of course they did. Of course they did. Okay, we're not going to route the belt in yet though, because we're probably going to be moving this stuff around a bit more. And we'll worry about the timing later. But yeah, basically my plan is I'm just trying to think about how to do it actually. Because what we need is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 here. So we've got a 0 state. 0, 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 10. Okay. So I think that means we need we don't need any more than these. I think we can just work with this, with what we've got. And that may be good enough. That's actually nice, where you sort of put a little gap thing in there and yeah, it kind of works out. Okay. We've still got this one turned off. Let's clear it out. I'm still a little bit concerned about these shapes disappearing. Like just completely vanishing. I think it's happened a couple of times now. So anyway, let's have a look. So 1, that signal's flashing fast. Should be only flashing every 30, every second, but that's counting up. That's counting up very fast. Okay, we need to toggle that off. Clearing it automatically returns the squares down to the bottom right, which is which is very nice. Yeah, that was actually happening. It's definitely only happening once every 2 seconds. It just felt like it was going up quite fast. Okay, so I don't like this sequence right here. We have to do something about this sequence. So that's, should we reverse this entire thing? Maybe we should reverse this entire thing. Because, I mean, we are dealing with numbers here. So it might make sense to just reverse this entire thing. Okay. Let's not reverse it. Let's just keep it the same as it is. We just need to get it working. So this one, ticks up this one at the right time. And this is the empty signal. Okay. So what I think might need to happen. Whoa, what did I did not mean to blow that away. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. So what we need to do is this, and then you go through there and go down like this. Okay. Clear everything. I'm going to put the speed down on this a little bit. Are we actually using? We're not using this signal anymore. You can go away. You are not required. Okay, that's putting the speed down a lot. It's putting the speed down a hell of a lot. That's very low. Okay, let's not put it that low. So this should be every 3 seconds, I think. Yeah. That should go up to a 15 eventually. Okay. So 1, 2, just imagine it's binary 3. Okay, so that's 3, 4. Okay, I'm a genius. I am an absolute genius. 6, 7. And that's already more than we need. We only need to go up to 5. And then 5 is 10. And yeah. So as soon as we get up to 5, let's think about the easiest way to do this. I mean, are we taking these signals up the top? Let's try it like this. So you and you knotted, and then this one here, which we're sending all the way along the top. Okay. And then end. What happens if we just feed that? No, that's not going to work. kind of all over the place. So let's clear everything out and let's see what happens. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it ticks over into 0, and then it ticks back over into 3. That's not good. It's kind of working. It's not working cleanly though. We want it to be working cleanly. Want it to be working cleanly. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's turn off the pulses. Okay. All right. I think I know how to do this. Let's send this wire back. First of all, I think we need another one of these. So got a latch over there. And then don't need that wire. And we're just going to tie you to the same old clear signal. Okay. Now we're starting to get a little bit freaky with all of these, but that's okay. I only need to get this right once, and then I'll probably just won't worry about it too much anymore. Or maybe I should worry about it, try and keep it clean, but... Okay, so you go over there, and then you go over there, and then we want to knot you. So this will only tick this one up if it's actually working. Now, here, so this will basically turn this off, and then what we'll do is we'll clear. Okay, we'll clear it, but only when the pulse goes up. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. I don't understand why this is flickering so much. This is just an SR latch. We're not putting any input through this side. What is causing it to flicker? What is causing it to be set back to 1? Okay, I'm very, very confused here, but we're going to put a thing here. I'm going to turn this off. Okay. And now you're fine. Was I perhaps sending null into here? I mean, I really should be using one of these maybe as a delay. These are such a pain in the ass. I don't want to use another one if I don't have to. Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, it's just continuously trying to reset everything now. Okay, all right. Let's put a thing up here. Let's put a thing up here. How much of this garbage do we actually need? I've been feeling we don't need a whole lot. Maybe you actually only need one of these. Okay, you were this one, and you went all the way down. Let's cut all of this one position down. Okay. How is this red? I see. Maybe we shouldn't have hooked it into the... Maybe we should have done this instead. I don't think that's going to make a difference, but at least now when we press this, it still does nothing. I don't actually understand. I guess this is outputting 0. Okay, maybe we need a gate here. Signal producer 1. Okay, that fixed it. So now this is, we're producing, before we were putting null on there, now we're putting 0. Okay, I'm going to redo this. I'm not actually going to set this up because maybe we don't need it anymore. Maybe that was all we needed. Okay. 1. Okay, we're getting very interesting behavior here, as in it ain't working. There's no signal coming along this, is there? There really shouldn't be. What's going on here? Oh, I see. The shape has disappeared again. The mysterious shape has disappeared. How is our clock ever going to work if we have shapes mysteriously disappearing every 5 minutes? This is not acceptable. Not acceptable at all. Yeah, I don't actually know how to replace that shape automatically. Yeah, it's like, because you're supposed to have the shape sitting there for like ages. So yeah, if it disappears, I mean, what are you supposed to be doing? Okay, let's toggle it back on. Let's actually toggle it off and reset the system. Okay, beautiful. All right, so 1, 1, 0, jump straight back up, jump straight up to 1, 1, and then, okay, that's not good. What is going on? And there we had a bunch of flickering and the shape disappeared. Okay. And now this one's going nuts. Maybe, okay, so it seems like if we rapidly change the signal going into the filter, like really rapidly, then the shape just explodes. We're filtering it too hard and it explodes. Okay, so clearly hooking this directly up there is not great. I mean, okay, no, that one's fine. It's just this one. We need a delay on this one. And then you are like that. And this one, what stops it from going back over there? Because I'm not sure if we actually need this reader. And then maybe, I'm just pulling stuff out of my butt at the moment. Okay. Yeah. So that stayed there. I don't think that's really working. But we'll give it a shot anyway. Send that shape all the way over to there. Nice and slow, nice and slow. But yeah, we discovered a bug. We discovered how to completely destroy a shape on a belt filter. Just completely go nuts on the belt filter's input. And then watch the shape just get blown into a million pieces. Okay. Let's clear the entire thing. Let's toggle. Yep, it's gone. It's so gone. How did you get your signal? Okay, so the turn on signal is for here, and this one gets activated. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Yeah, okay. So we do need that other thing. That other thing would probably help. This one's gone as well. We've lost 2 shapes. Well, I'm getting pretty good at slicing them off. Sort of. Oh, whoops. We should probably fix that. Okay. Got you there, got you there. The clock continues to tick over. Step by step. Step by step it ticks over. All right. Let's have a look. 1. No, see that jumped up immediately. That's jumping way too high, way too quickly. We don't have any more flickering, which I'm very happy about. So we've solved the flickering problem, but now the counting just doesn't work. Okay. Clear it all up. I'm happy we fixed it's probably because we hooked these guys through the logic gate circuit, but yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, turn off the clear signal, of course. Okay. What happened here? This one going on should have turned this one off. Okay. Clear it. Let's have a look. Okay, so next time you go through, you should be ANDing with this one and then sending a clear signal to this one. And you're not doing it. Okay, it switches off, but it switches back on again. Why does it switch back on again? I'm so confused. I mean, I suppose there's a signal going through here. So I suppose it's technically doing the wrong thing, but the right thing, but it wasn't doing that before. Oh, turn off the clear signal. Yeah. This is getting very janky. I'm going to be honest. This whole setup is getting extremely janky. And you know what? It's going to keep getting jankier because I have no longer any idea of what I'm actually building. It's just jank, jank, jank all over the place. Okay. That's not right. That's not what we want. We want a NAND. We don't want a... I think we want a NAND. We're going to have to see. So then a NOT gate. That's not right. That's definitely not right. So when this is on, we want this to turn off. So if either of these are on, we want this to turn off. Okay, let's give it a try. 1. Okay. I'm not hating it at the moment. I'm kind of liking it. It didn't reset when I wanted it to, but I mean, so it didn't reset when we wanted it to. Otherwise, it was okay. Okay, let's get it up to 4. Toggle it once more. It's up to 5. Now, we've set this one in. I don't know what this is. This is an output. This is supposed to be actually sending this over. Okay, so that's now turned this one on, which has turned this one off. So now we get flickering. and our shape disappeared. And our shape disappeared from errors. Yeah, the flickering. The flickering has got us again. Why have we got flickering here? Is there some input shenanigans I'm not really understanding here? We got blank in both, which should be fine. Okay, clear. At least the clear works. Okay. You need a shape as well. It's not what I wanted. Whoa. Good, good. Getting there. Now, it just occurred to me that we don't actually want this to be 5. We want this to be 4. So this one, so what we actually want is a NOT gate over here as well. So this one to be true and both these to be false. That cues this up there. It'll fit this up, and then when this one is true and here, then this will clear out everything. I think this is why we're getting the flickering, because in all the other cases, we never have the output of an SR latch hooked up to its own input in any stretch. They always go up and they go through this cycle and then they go out through this to the input of another one. Now, having said that, these ones are hooked up to the input of another latch, but they're only activated through this. Now, I thought we were doing the same thing here. We got this one, but this one's hooked up to its own input. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, this one's hooked up to its own input. There's never been a case where a latch is hooked up to its own input. This one's hooked up to the input of others. This one's hooked up to this input, but through a weight. Don't tell me we need another weighting thing over here. I bloody well hope not. I mean, that's the whole point of putting the weight thing up here. Let's have a look at this logic thing, because I don't really understand this logic thing. Okay, so when we get this signal, when all of the right preconditions are met, this one goes over here and this latch is turned on. As soon as the latch is turned on, we hold it here. As soon as the latch is turned off, we send it through here. But the latch isn't turned off until we clear all this other stuff. So this state is kind of just bogus. Maybe we should just get rid of that one. In which case we could almost get rid of this. Yeah. All it does is it goes around, but then again, if we do that, then it'll just go straight back to here, and this will already be true because this is dependent on this. So we need, this is a two-state system, so we need to have separate states, right? Okay. So we need to have separate states. Now this state, I mean, let's just make it simple here. Let's just make it extremely simple. You go over there and you take whatever this is. Now this is kind of doing the same thing, but the difference is it's not tied to the latch. So now basically we're saying, okay, if this is not 4, then we send this one down over there. But when it is 4, you just get stuck up there. And we could actually disconnect to this then and send that one down. I don't know how much of a good idea this is, but then we're disconnecting this wire from the destruction of this latch, which should hopefully get rid of our flickering problem. And then this becomes a much more self-contained unit, which is just driven purely by the number being sent through from the other ones. So that should fix a bunch of our problems. Whether the system as a whole will magically start working. Now that does mean we just disconnected this from this one, which is not really great. But then it's our fault for sort of hooking this through here. So what I'm going to do, we need a gate here. And the way the beautiful thing about the gate is a gate is basically a way of doing a one-way signal. All right? So this no longer feeds back. And then what we do is we send this one up like this. Whoa. And we'll leave that out a little bit, but we're not going to use it. So this is the turn off signal. And now we'll hook that there. So this button still does everything. Still clears out the entire system. But this fancy signal that we're hooking into it that clears out all the others will not. Okay. Let's give it a test. 1 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0. Oh my god, did that actually just work? I'm gonna pinch myself. I must be dreaming. Ow, that hurts a little bit. Okay. Yeah. So we got around the flickering problem by disconnecting things. Now we have a full-on binary calculator. So it counts up to 4, and then it reaches 0. And this signal what's the signal that lets us know that we've moved over to 5? Because we'll need to send that on to another platform. That one this latch turns off very quickly, actually. It does take a while for this to turn on. Okay, so what'll probably happen, I'll get rid of all of this. What'll probably happen here is we'll have a very simple latch over on the other side. It's currently flickering like crazy. And this signal will turn it on to say, okay, you've now gone to the next level. What's going on here? What's happening? Did I lose I lost a shape. I should not be losing shapes anymore. I thought the shape was only when it goes flickering like crazy. Maybe there was an issue or something. All right, if we just lose shapes for the hell of it, that's going to be very bad. But anyway, this will go over, and this will be like the tens column. And then over here, we'll actually have a 4-digit counter instead of a 3-digit one, because it'll be counting slowly enough that it actually makes sense. Okay. Toggle the clock on. 1. Okay. 0, 1, 0. 1, 1, 0. 1, 0, 0. Oh, that actually got triggered quite early. Let's toggle this off. That's clear. Yeah, that one got toggled quite early. We only want it to be triggered when there's 5. I suppose if we still hook it up to this same clock pulse, which is this signal over here, then we're okay. Yeah, because then it should only work. Nope. Only work when it needs to. Okay. Okay. You are blank. Turn off the clear signal. All right. Counting. 1, 2, 3, still 0. 4, still 0. Ticked over, now it's 1. That is a thing of beauty. So that we just got the tens column for that. Thing of beauty. Absolute thing of beauty. Okay, let's shut it off. So, we have a clock. We've gotten the hard part out of the way, which is the seconds. So the seconds are now taken care of. The only thing that we still have a problem with is syncing this bottom digit. As you can see, it's not quite synced. It's kind of synced. I don't know what this Y is doing there. Okay. So let's do something here, because I feel like we need to do something over here. Oh. Yeah, that's all right. Okay. So we want this to be every 2 seconds. So it's just a question of getting the right one of these. Let's actually move them over and actually have the wire go green. Okay. I definitely feel like we're using the wrong one, which is fine. Whoa. Yeah, the timing is definitely off. Definitely off. Does it always do that? Now it's pretty spot on. Actually, I think we changed the order at which these guys got split off. Okay. So if I set that up like that, I mean, that looks very solid. Looks extremely solid. All right, toggle, clear it all out. Well, I say it looks extremely solid. It's doing the opposite of the signal that I want. So we need to knot it, but that's not a big deal. Toggle that off. Clear it. Okay. All right. That's not good. We've gone into crazy territory. What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? Clear it all out. There are no gates still on. All our shapes are here. Okay, what happened? Well, these signals aren't what I was expecting. Okay, that looks really nice. I'm an idiot. I needed to knot this. I'd knotted the wrong one. Okay. Well, it kind of worked. It didn't count up to 10 and then reset. It did something weird. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Somehow we've got the hours counter. I was expecting the 10-minute counter, but we got the hours counter by accident. Okay. That's not good. What the hell's going on here? I mean, I love it. It counts up to 11 and then it resets. There's no flickering. There's no shapes being thrown in the toilet for no reason. Just in case you were wondering, yeah. We're counting backwards. The number is reversed. Yeah, something weird happens. Something very weird happens. Okay. I'm going to turn this one off because it's distracting me. Yeah, that's very weird. We've got some very weird behavior. I mean, I'm happy with the rate that this is flickering, the clock signal that we're getting sent. I think it's absolutely perfect, but There's something wrong with the logic over here. It's very, very weird. Are we supposed to be sending it out at 20? I think we're supposed to be sending it out at 30. Oh, I'm an idiot. We're not even using this anymore. We can get rid of that entire thing. Actually, we might want to do that. That's going to mess up this timing on this a little bit, but I just realized we were providing all of the machines with the shapes from the same belt that was being used for our current timer. Now these have gone all off sync. Okay, I'm going to wait and see if they get back on sync. Okay. Looks like they're back on sync. Looks like they're back on sync. Okay. All right. Have all of my gates been cleared? All of the gates have been cleared. Okay. I love to slow this down again, but I don't want to mess up this. So we're just going to do our normal 2 second. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Beautiful. 5. Cleared. Okay. It's incorrect, but it's not doing dodgy things. Yeah, okay. So we watch it. This one gets turned on way too late. 4. I think I see what's happening. I think I see what's happening. I think it's because this is actually hooked up to the outputs of the latches, which take like a good second after this one is turned on. So you've got a second delay from this to this, and then this one turns on, which creates a second delay from this to this, and you end up missing your timing window. So this shouldn't be hooked up to this. It should be hooked up to this. It should be hooked up to this signal. Yeah. That makes a bit more sense. And hopefully it's not, I mean, it's just an AND gate triggering off a latch. So hopefully that won't cause us any problems. Hang on a sec, what did I just do? I just redirected the output of this, but this is also going down to there. Okay, so that's not good. We do not want to mess up that belt. But this belt we do want to mess up. And you we want to mess up. See, this one is correct. This one over here. It's just this one. You just go like that. And then you go up like this. Is that the belt I just dragged across? Because it looks an awful lot like it's just intersected with this belt, which is not good. Okay. That should be a lot more immediate now. Okay. Clear the sing. Okay. 3, 4, okay. I think that worked. 2, 3, 4, 0. Okay. Toggle it clear it off, clear this one. And what we're actually going to do, no, I can't do that. I'm going to send this one all the way up here. I'm going to put a display on it. And then we can look at all of these at the same time. Okay. Clear, you're cleared, you're cleared. Okay. And 9, 10, and a 1 over there. My God, I am a genius. I am an actual genius, okay? I am seriously an actual genius. This is a thing of beauty. So what we do is we send the same clock ticker from there over to there, and then we have the exact same setup over here. Except we will have 4 digits, so we'll have 4 of these guys. Actually, no, we won't. We won't need it because we only have to count to 60, don't we? So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So we'll have to mess this logic up so that it ticks over on a 5 instead of a 4. But yeah, so this will be our 0 to 10 seconds. Then next we'll have our digits, whatchamacallit, yeah, our 10s, our 20s, our 30s, our 40s, 50s. And then we'll have the minutes, and we'll have exactly the same thing over there, except we'll have a full tens counter. So we will have to have 4 of these for the full minute, the single minutes counter. They'll have to have a full thing. And then we'll have a thing at the end that sends it over the edge when it gets up to 10 or whatever. But the concept is sound. It is actually sound. We're not destroying these shapes anymore. And yeah, the concept is sound. Okay, so clear. Toggle the clearance. And we'll probably want to send this same button all the way through so we can toggle the entire thing. Okay. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, I tell you what, it's a thing of beauty. It is an absolute thing of beauty. We've got these little shapes going around, doing the good stuff. It doesn't actually get stalled there, which is interesting. I suppose by the time it gets around, this thing is already, yeah, it's gone on and it's already turned itself off. So yeah, by the time it gets around there, this number has already been reset to 0. Yeah. So that happens that fast. So we technically don't even need this, but we'll keep it anyway. And yeah. It's a thing of beauty, I'll tell you what. Okay, well, we are at the 59-minute mark, so I am officially going to stop the video right now. We have done all of the crazy shit, the crazy things that we needed to do to get this clock working. And this counter synchronization, this is the only one we're going to need. We're not going to need this anywhere else. We're just going to need here. And yeah, that's it. That's beautiful. Now, technically, this is going to be like a stopwatch. I think you're just going to be counting up. I don't think we're going to do. I mean, we could do counting down. We just chuck a subtraction logic in there, and then you count down from some number. Or we could have a clock, which would be like an actual time of the day when we'd have like a seed number, and we'd add it to the input and stuff like that. But I think we'll just do a stopwatch. We hit a button, and it just starts counting Oh my God, it's a thing of beauty. You know what? We're not even going to finish the video right now. We're just going to sit here and watch it. Whoa. Okay, something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong. What's gone wrong with my clock? Why is this stuck on 1? What have you done to my clock? Why is this not getting reset? Okay. Did it just get reset? The reset is up here. It was working 5 seconds ago. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. It was working. It was working. All right, let's toggle that off, clear it off. Clear the damn thing. It could be that there's a bug. Having said that, this one should only ever be cleared off by the main signal. So technically we don't even need this wire because there's no signal to send it off at. We've already got that covered with this one. And yeah, there's no reason to clear it because it's always going to be cleared by this, which is getting sent in by that. So it should just fine. Somewhere there was a little bit of a bug there. Okay, why do I always forget to turn off the clear signal? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, something has gone terribly wrong here. Ah, we lost a shape. We lost a shape. I thought we were done losing shapes. I thought we were done losing shapes. Well, at least that's the explanation, but yeah. I mean, this is going to be a problem going forward. I mean, if we just continue losing shapes, that's going to be a problem. At least we know there's no logical issue. It's just we lost a shape. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to have a very close look at what happens when we reach 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. There was no flickering. There's no flickering that I can see. 8, 9. It turns this one on barely in time for the next clock pulse. But yeah, so it turns this one on, and then we get a clock pulse, and boom, the whole thing gets reset. We're just going to watch this. Okay, go through there. Go through there. I don't care. I'm going to watch this for a few minutes. You're stuck watching this for a few minutes. We're going to see how it disappears. Although if one of the other shapes disappear, then the whole thing's going to shut down and we're going to have no idea what's going on. But yeah, it's got to be rapidly flickering signals which destroy the shape in the filter. Maybe I'll have a look on the Shapes2 Discord. Maybe there's something in the known bugs about this, which will be good because then we can just say, well, when it's patched, it'll work perfectly. Goes up, goes down, goes around. Goes up, goes down, goes around. It's not I'm not sure how it happened. And I mean, I don't think there's a bug. I think maybe it's some sort of millisecond long race condition that every now and then the logic happens in a slightly different way and it's causing some tiny amount of flickering, which is throwing this down the toilet. Because it definitely happened a few minutes ago and we haven't changed any signals since then. So it's a bug, but I don't think it's a bug in my wires. I mean, I could be wrong. Let's be honest, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I'm looking at it right now, and I don't see what the problem is. There's no flickering. That wire turned on and then went off in a hurry, but that's okay. Yeah, see, this wire turns on, and then that resets the whole system, which turns this one off. Yeah. It doesn't actually reset this guy. Okay, so this one just goes down to this gate. So this one never gets actioned unless we actually do the thing. This is still correct. 9, 10. 1, 2. Okay. I honestly don't know why it's happening. We'll have to keep an eye on it. But hand on heart, I don't think it's a problem with my wiring. I may be wrong. And if I see, there was a little, it looked like a flicker there right at the end when it gets to 10. I think these wires are just, the delay is like very, yeah. You see how fast that was? That wasn't a flicker. That was just the timing is very, very tight. But it's almost a flicker. It's getting it's very close to a flicker there. That's like, it's like something happens up here and then something else happens like 10 milliseconds later. I see, it's these guys turning off. So let's have a look at these guys turning off. Okay, so these guys turning off and then this changes and then these change. All right, so that's not an issue. It's not an issue. This turns off and then like 10 milliseconds later, these turn on. Which is weird because I would have thought these gates would be... Am I getting this right? I could have sworn there was a delay between this and this. I'm missing something here. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna look at the wires. Turns off, on. Adds this one and this one. These ones are very, very close. Yeah, see, this turns off and then a millisecond later, this one turns off. Now, this is the on for the gate. It doesn't matter if this one turns off because it's not going to affect anything downstream. This is just the deactivation of whatever was activating the gate. So the timing on this one does not matter. And then the actual gate, the whole latch, doesn't get deactivated until the shape gets all the way over here, which is ages after this one turns off. So yeah, so it's not an issue. It's not an issue. I still don't know why that shape is disappearing or why it disappeared last time. It's definitely not disappearing now. So maybe the system is a little bit more stable. But yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see later on. So we've got 0 to 10 seconds going beautifully. Now we just need to replicate this entire thing. As I said, we copy this over. We're going to use exactly the same signal over here, this little clock trigger thing. And we're going to set up exactly the same thing over here. Yeah. And then, yeah, we need this, obviously, this signal as well needs to get sent over to tell it when it should be ticking over. And that'll be basically the same as over here, where we're using, basically sending a signal down here, ANDing it with the clock signal, and then using it to turn on the next latch. So the first latch over here will be turned on using the combination of the clock pulse and this signal from this top level latch over here. Okay. That is a thing of beauty. That's not beautiful. That's terrible. But okay, I'm just sort of blabbering on at the moment. We're not going to do the next stage. We'll do that in the next video. But that has been, I just want to keep looking at this. I really just want to keep looking at this. And I love the way we managed to sync up the numbers. So it actually does, this is a really great workaround for actually being able to count 10 seconds. They count on a second by second. And I do just want to say, notwithstanding this shape disappearing every now and then, which I think is probably a bug in the game, not in mine, but the fact that these numbers are so beautifully timed, like you could sort of see maybe a few milliseconds here or there where they're not perfectly aligned, but for a clock, that is pretty damn spectacular. So this game is seriously very well tuned, extremely well tuned in terms of the timing and all of that sort of stuff. Okay, well, we are done. I'm going to stop the video now. Thank you very much for watching. Our crap on a stick. Did our shape... no, our shape didn't disappear. You're still there. You're still there. You're still there. Okay. Just when I thought I was done. What has gone wrong with this thing? Okay, why is this one not turning on? You should be turning on. You should have this. Okay, this latch turned off. Why did this latch turn off? I don't know. Some weird timing. I don't know. It was working perfectly for like 5 minutes. And then something weird happened. Whatever, we'll deal with it later. 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Yeah, I don't know. We'll deal with it later. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys later.